That's not there yet. This shows the notice they're both at 0, 0. These ones are, which means that the reason it's a 0 shouldn't be the same reason, especially when it's which means they shouldn't be. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's before no one has, so it should be, when you do, correct?
You can't use
There's a controversy map about
if you like
two dimensions, analog, 3D analog. There's a paper about something that might sort of work, but doesn't always work. Oh, no.
well, you
There's
like
no
vector
local
algebra, you get x squared minus the value of y squared.
You have to be able to go in every direction. It's got the same problem as all that.
Or x plus 3y at x minus 3.
Gradient the inside is gradient 0. Leads to gradient equal the points on or outside. Because inside is 0. Well, now the contour is different. And level curves are always going to be in 2D plus. Going to be in an XY plane. It's all the traces. So now we're coming on level curves, which are more specific kinds of traces. They're only in the one plane, the plane that is your indefinite variable. That's your third variable. So it's only going to be in that plane. But they are different traces. Let's K. So then you can solve it. 0 in there. Solve it. Solve it, and then you can solve it a little bit Zero, you'll see they'll all be the same shape, just different size. So for z equal to 0, you get this. What about for different values you see? All right, guys. Let me look at those first two. I think we're all to the point. Just remember, if I want the domain of this, then the inside has to be at least 0. I mean, that's the idea. So if I have this guy, then the inside has to be at least 0. So then you get the circle has to have a radius of at least 4. Do you guys see that? So it's all the points that lie on or outside. On or outside. Circular radius 2 centered at the origin. So if you want to say it in words, that's what you have to do. If You want to sketch it?
So we didn't have to like write it.
It's the sun screaming. Ah! No Rick and Morty? Okay, that's fine.
No, so we didn't have to write any words.
It's always good to put some words in case your picture is really, you know. So in words, this would be all points on or outside the circle. Radius 2 centered at the origin. So I really desperately want you to realize this is what I meant earlier. You got to look at it in two different ways. The function itself is a surface in R3. When we're talking about domains or level curves, we're sort of forcing to look at it in 2D. This is the domain. The domain is some part of the XY plane. So this is all like 2D work, but I'm describing what I'm allowed to plug in, and the outputs would be, of course, the third dimension. All right, how are we doing so far? And then level curves are when I smush it, right, into a single 2D plot that I'm going to make. But I put next to it. So like Kevin said, like hopefully some of you guys realized, is this is just like a topographical map. I mean, that's really what a topographical map is. It's a collection of level curves, right? So if you get a map and you walk along the path that's denoted, that's circling something, that's at that same level. You're going to be walking straight. You're not going to be walking up or down. You're just going to be walking at a flat path, right? You're not going to be going up or down. Okay, maybe. Okay. So the second guy is take your z variable and replace it with k. Real quick, what do you notice has to be true about k before I do anything to change this? K itself has to be at least 0. Because it's equal to the positive square root of something, right? So k can't be negative. Okay, I like it. Some of you guys are still like, whatever you say. But this is known as the principal square root, which means it's the positive root. So I know I'm going to make this into a k squared equation, but it's got to carry all the baggage it has from now. And the baggage it has is k can't handle being less than 0. So I'm going to square it, of course I am. I'm going to add 4, of course I am. So now I can see that it's this circle, right? Circle of radius what? Exactly. Square root of k squared plus 4. I don't want to hear any 2's. So it's a circle, radius, square root of k squared plus 4, centered at the origin. And you know, you might wonder why you do this. Just to make it really easy now, when I plug a different k value in, I've got the equation sitting there staring me in the face. And you could pick specific k values. It doesn't really matter to make it easier to draw, right? I don't have to pick 1. I can pick k equal to 0. That's easy. I've already drawn that. Yay! I could pick k equal to, well, I mean, you normally wouldn't do k equals square root of 5. But you certainly could. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? But it shouldn't be too horrible. If I pick k equal to 0, I've got this guy again. If I pick k equal to 1, what do I have?
Square root of 5.
0. Then I got something with the radius of square root of 5, right? So you can do square root of 5 with the calculator and get a close estimate. You kind of with me? You want your k scale to be consistent, so you're not lying to somebody, right? I don't want a topographical map to go this and then go this, and I think, oh, it's going to be nice and smooth in the middle. No, they jumped over a bunch. Holy shit, what the hell are these people doing? Right? I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. You want the scale to be consistent so I know what to expect as I travel. So I'd rather just, plug in square root of 5 and get an estimate for it and then make another circle. Whee! How are we doing? All right. This is kind of a neat shape. Oh, I'm not going to talk too much about it, but as my x's and y's get bigger, so does the z, but my circle gets larger as I go out, right?
So this is higher up in the sky. Let's see, what am I talking about? Is it K equal 1? Okay, I like it. Maybe. No, this bothers me. What bothers me? I'll think about it. So, okay. Oh, so keep going. Do the limit stuff if you haven't done that yet. A little clue on part C of the next 3 problems. It should be a relatively simple one you could do. You don't have to do any path business.